Want to keep up with the latest Camodo Gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Train Sim World. And yes, folks, we are back once again, and today we are back with some brand new DLC. So today we are going to be checking out the Northern Pennine DLC, which I believe I'm saying that right. It's actually pretty cool. It's got like a classic, I believe it's a British train. It's called the Class 45 and 47. And there's a Class 101 train in here too. So I was going to check out the CSX stuff next because that seems to be what a lot of people wanted to see. But the devs sent this over and I was like, you know what? This is the latest and greatest. So we're going to check this out, and I kind of like the way these classic trains look. And I'm pretty sure the operations are quite a bit different and maybe a little bit more involved than your modern trains. So we're gonna jump right into this. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next here in Train Sim World. And if you're enjoying this game on the channel, maybe hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel. And let's go check out a diesel train. Alright, here we are. Here are your classic trains. We have the Class 45 and the Class 47. Question is, do they actually have a different startup procedure? Because I can choose either or. I don't know, which one do I like better? You know, I really like the nose on the 45. Let's see. What are we hauling? Guess we're hauling passengers here. Can we actually walk back and check these out? That's really nice looking. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Okay, so we're not going back any further. It's actually a really nice looking model. Alright, you know what? I guess we're going to go with the 45 for now. So let's go ahead and climb aboard. We're going to walk up to here and... Oh!
Set the battery
okay, so we have to set a battery isolation switch. Okay, so we go up to the side here. Oh, here it is. So we set it to closed. And I'm assuming it's ready to go. Okay. Let's climb aboard this thing. Let's check this out. What's that say? British Railways. What is the date on there? I can't really read it. I see 19, and I can read the 1 at the end, but I'm not really sure what the other number is. Let's go and open this up here. Let's climb up. All right, let's go ahead and get familiar with the cab. We got a co-worker in here. Hello. How are you? Ooh, I like the way this looks. This is pretty sweet. Alright, so can we interact with any of the other doors here? No. No, so we are limited to the cab itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and set in the driver's seat. So, question is, how close is this to the other trains? I'm pretty sure since it's an older train, it's going to be a little more involved, but we'll have to see. So we have to hit the master key on. Okay, so here's your reverser. So you have a reverse, forward, and there's an engine only. So I'm assuming engine only is your startup. Here we go.
The locomotive is now ready to be started.
There's your starter. There we go. All right, wait for it.
Use the straight air brake to hold the locomotive during the startup procedure.
Oh yeah, there is a little bit of noise there. Okay, so let's learn its braking system. So we have a straight brake, and then I'm assuming that's another brake. Okay, so let's go straight brake 100%. And
release the brakes and allow the system to charge.
Oh, you know what? This is it's kind of like the Long Island train. It's got to charge the brakes here. So let's go down to running. So we passed emergency. There's your service and initial application and running. Okay, there that goes. All right, so the brake system is charging.
Use the reverser.
We're ready for the reverser, so let's go forward. I'm kind of ahead of this guy. Let's see. Okay, so here are all your lights. So there's your route indicator. Headlights are on.
Almost ready.
Anything else?
The remaining brakes. The parking brake and straight air brake.
So there's a handbrake over here. Are you telling me, lady, you can't actually hit that brake, or I have to hit it? All right. Well, I guess I have to hit this. All right. Come on. There we go. All right. That's released. So I'm assuming we are ready to roll here. So let's go ahead and put the straight brake to 0. So I'm assuming every time we get to a stop, we want to hit that. Alright, so the throttle is on. Okay, so I'm assuming we ease back with this. There we go. Let's go 20%. Alright, we're going to start to roll here. I love this. The scenery is actually really nice. Can we open this up, or is this already open? Is there actually, I don't see anywhere where we can interact with the window here. I see where it says you can pull it down. But I guess it's not a thing. Alright, so this throttle has a coast on it. So we can go boom to... Oh, I guess you set off to coast. So I guess it's kind of like your idle on your other trains where you just want to kind of just coast along you'll set it to idle, but here you set it to off. All right, so we're ready to go ahead and start moving. Let's go and pick up some speed here. Let's go 30%. All right, so looks like possibly we're going up to maybe a station. I don't know, 10 miles an hour. That's really slow, so let's go and pick up some more throttle. Actually, no, we are supposed to be going slow through here. Komodo's already starting to speed. Let's go ahead and put that in the off position. Let's go and apply a little bit of brake here. There it goes. We want to get down to 10 miles per hour. Okay, there we go. It's back to running. I like it when I have no clue what I'm doing here. Alright, so this throttle, it takes a little bit more time compared to everything else. So it's just overall a slower response. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Alright, we are rolling into the station right now. Where does it want me to stop at here? Okay, so let's go ahead and just keep this. Alright, let's go ahead and keep rolling. Actually, it wants me to stop completely. You know, the tutorial's a little weird. Like, I'm not completely stopped. It already wants me to open the doors, but yeah, kind of every time he talks, he overrides you. So right now, I'd probably want to hit the brakes all the way, but we're almost stopped. Now, I don't think there's any sort of a key system or a button I hit for the doors. I think it's actually done through the menus, which I think the only one where we actually manually opened the doors was the Long Island Railroad. I think I'm supposed to stop down there about 100 yards from here, but we're going to go ahead and open the right side doors now. There we go. So we're loading passengers up. Let's go ahead and pop this open real quick. Ah, look at this. Love these stations, these older style. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Brakes. Oops. We're going to ignore that Camodo just did that. They're probably going to get mad at me here. Let's go ahead and go. Boop. Okay, now I can finally hit the brakes. Alright, so I'm assuming, let's go ahead and put that all the way. Alright, so we're going to put that back into running. Do we want to put the straight brake back, and that'll charge it back up, I think?
Boarding is now complete.
Okay.
Set the doors to locked.
Alright, so boarding's complete. Let's go ahead and lock right, and then we'll be ready to take off from the station.
That is the basics covered.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Can also be obtained
okay.
that provides more
I would go run the Class 101 tutorial, but I think we're going to go ahead and do a scenario with this one. That way we can get some actual routes going here instead of listen to a guy try to talk and figure out what we're doing. Alright, so the scenario we're going to be doing here today is called the Driving Rain. We're going to be using the Class 45. We're going to join an eastbound locomotive hauled service outside of Huntersville. I believe I said that right. And we're going to complete the journey through Leeds. So let's go ahead and jump aboard and see what we're dealing with here. Looks like it's going to take about 30 minutes to do this one. Ooh, wow, it is a nasty day. Okay, so it's completely wet. The train still looks slightly dirty. Oh, let's look on this side. Oh, this is very, very nice looking. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with the new DLC here. Let's go ahead and hop aboard here. Sounds like she's already cranked up, ready to go. So as soon as I can close this door, I think we're ready to get moving. There's my co-worker for the day. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some lights. Do they have any lights here? Okay, headlight switches are on. Oh, here we go, cab light. Ah, there we go. Very, very nice. Okay, so we're ready to go. Engine is on, so let's go ahead and set it to the forward position. And are the brakes charged? I guess they are, so let's go ahead, set this to running. And let's go throttle on. Really hope they are charged up. If they aren't, we are in trouble. Alright, we're slowly starting to move here. Okay, I know there's wipers on this thing. Instrument lights. Let's turn those on. I don't know what that is. Wipers. Okay, here we go. Wipers. Let's go. Wipers on. Park. Run. There we go. So a little bit noisy, but we're going to have to deal with it. I guess you can manually, if you wanted to pull the handle, I guess you could do that. Alright, so we are 0.6 miles. Looks like we have a speed limit of 50 miles per hour. We're going downhill just a little bit. So as soon as we get up to about probably 40 or 45, we'll release it and coast. But yes, look at this. Man, we got looks like a full load of people here. Kind of rainy outside, not ideal conditions, but it's really cool just to get to experience stuff like this. Okay, very possible we're coming up to a station here, so we're going to set the throttle to off, so it's going to start coasting. Let's go ahead and start putting some brakes here. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and put that back to the running. Alright, just exited the tunnel. Alright, so yeah, we are indeed at a station. Did we stop here, or? Looks like there's people on the platform ready to go, so let's go ahead and go turn that throttle back off. Let's go ahead and start running some brake. Definitely, I guess, gonna need to recharge these. So here we come up to the station. Look at that. You can see the other trains at the station currently. Okay, so it's kind of weird. The tutorial hasn't moved off of setting the reverser to forward. Are we running with the handbrake on? No, it is released. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and close that. What does it want me to do here? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock right. Okay, let's load up some people. We are rolling slightly. I'm going to put that back on. Alright, so let's go ahead and set our straight brake. We're going to set that to full to charge it back up. And we're going to load our passengers up. Now, they said there's actual collectibles at a lot of these stations. So it's almost worth it, I guess, to kind of look around and see if we see anything. I don't know, it looks just wet and miserable right now. You know what? We're going to stay inside the nice heated cab here. I found the horn. You know, I probably should have let that, oh, that is a weird sounding horn. Yeah, I probably should have applied that when we were coming up to the station there. Looks like we are loaded up, so let's go ahead and go to tab. And we're going to lock the right sides. Alright, good to go. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, brakes running. Let's go ahead and turn the throttle to on. Let's go and give it some toots here. I don't know, am I supposed to do the high or the low? Yeah, we're going to go with the low there. Alright, let's get moving here. Alright, here we go. There's an anti-slip brake. What is that for? I know it's, no trains have like slips, but would I be applying that upon throttle or going down? I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter though, we're moving. So we need to get up to about 40 miles per hour. Let's go ahead and go down a little bit here. We got to maintain some sort of speed here coming out of the station. Alright, so we have to be at our next place at 1721. It's approximately about 9 minutes from now. Alright, looks like we're ready to go ahead and start increasing throttle. Let's go ahead and get this moving, see if we can get booking here. See, I like this. The Amtrak one we did last episode was just literally you started at the station and you went to your one stop, which was your destination. Like, I like this because it seems like we might have to make multiple stops, kind of like the Long Island Railroad one, which was cool. Let's go throttle full. Okay, so we can get up to, it said 70, but I'm seeing 40 here. Sometimes I think those markers are like a little wrong. Okay, either that or I'm just reading it wrong. I could be just reading it wrong. Alright, so we're picking up speed here. Let's see, there it goes. Okay, it just changed over to 70 there. Alright, so we are ready to book it here. She's at full power. She's quite noisy, but I do like the noise. It's kind of nice. Looks like the rain is actually maybe slowed down a little bit. There we are riding in the cab. Maybe we should turn his windshield wipers on too, huh? Let's see if we can... Can I hit those? There you go, buddy. Alright, have those running on your side too. Alright, coming up to a braking zone here. Need to get it down to about 50. So let's go and put initial application on. Okay, about 700 yards from it. Okay, we are indeed slowing down. We're coasting right now on the throttle. I hope I'm doing this right. I try to learn from the tutorial, but it's still a matter of getting used to the train itself. Let's go and put that back in the running position. Losing a little speed here. Okay, let's go and kick the throttle back on. That way we can try to maintain here. 49. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, there we go. All right, not too bad. Were we supposed to go that way? I'm assuming not. Okay, assuming we are good to go here. Okay, we're coming up to... Is this our station right here? This might be our station, actually. Well, that was a quick trip. That was definitely not 30 minutes, it didn't feel like. This could just be the stop. All right, we need to go ahead and start applying. Okay, we're 300 meters from the stop. Let's go ahead and start putting on some brakes here. It says 55, but what is right after this? Our little star. Okay, we're 1.3 miles. Are we making a stop here, or what are we doing? I don't know, the marker system's a little confusing here. Like, I'm trying to figure out... Okay, let's go ahead and throttle back up here. Yeah, no, we're definitely making a stop, but you got your miles per hour set to 55 here, so I'm like, are we going to blow through this? But no, we actually, so we do have one stop here, which we're about a minute off schedule right now. It's not terrible for the first time really driving this thing. Hey, look, it's a Class 101 on this side. It's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead, release that. Okay, let's go brakes. Probably need to go full service here because I'm already picking up too much speed. There we go. Might have thrown around some drinks in the back, but it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead, keep those on. Alright, let's go ahead and lock the left side, see if we can get these people moving. Take a quick peek out at the station here. This is not nearly as good looking as the last station. Kind of looks to be like a factory town or something. So maybe we're just picking up workers or something. Let's go and close that. And we still have to wait on the passengers here. Okay, let's lock left side doors. Go and release the straight brake. Okay, and let's go ahead. Alright, so we're going to the Leeds approach, which that was our destination. Okay, it breaks off. Alright, we got 60 miles per hour. Let's go ahead and ease up. We'll go to about 60, and then I'll ease it up to full here in just a second. Just get it rolling. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's an anti-slip brake. Let's go boom, all the way to full. She makes a bit of a ruckus whenever she gets up to full, but it eventually calms down. Alright, so we got another 7.8 miles until we hit Leeds. I think I've got a map here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, that's our destination. Can we see stops? I don't know if there's any more stops up here or not. It looks like it's a straight approach now. Oh, I wouldn't say straight. It's pretty sideways looking track there, but pretty straightforward, I should say. Passing by more people standing aimlessly at a platform that we're not supposed to stop at. Please don't stick your hands out because you might lose them. Hey, what's that button do? Huh, we got a button behind us. I always get curious when I see extra buttons. Brake selector. You know, we probably... Oh, passenger, vacuum brake. What's that other... Okay, goods. I'm assuming... Oh, I guess depending on what you're hauling, I guess? I don't know, goods and passenger. What does that mean? I don't think I want to actually hit that right now. You know, we better just sit down in our seat and just calm down. Alright, we need to be able to pick up some speed again here. Alright, so looks like we're about 1.8 miles from our destination. Been pretty straightforward. Been bouncing between 50 and 60 miles per hour. Looks like we're about to pick up some more speed here and kind of go to our final approach to Leeds. Scenery-wise, it's all kind of started to look the same. I guess we're just going through these smaller towns. A lot of countryside. Some pretty neat tunnels, but nothing too big. Looks like we're actually about to pass by... Would this be the start of Leeds? I don't know. Still says we're 1.4 miles away. Alright, let's go ahead. We should get the go-ahead here to... At some point, increase throttle. There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's increase the throttle here. Okay, brakes are off. Hey, was that... Oh, no, that was a street. I thought that was a river at first. Alright, here we go. So we're passing by town. Looks like in 2.2 miles. We're going to be slowing down, but our objective is... Actually, are we about to do another stop first? And then go to Leeds? Or... Yeah, it's very possible we got a stop coming up here. Better be prepared to start letting off. Alright, so getting on the brakes here. I'm trying to tell what we're going towards here. I don't know. You know, this location marker literally just might be a marker. I started slowing up the train like we were going to hit a stop, but no, this must be the Leeds approach. And then we got another 1.1 miles. Dang, that kind of actually stinks. I was slowing up thinking maybe we were going to... I guess it just said location. It didn't say stop. So, we're supposed to be here in 1:45 at the actual station. We are not going to meet that requirement one bit. We're going to be off by a little bit there. It's okay. Shouldn't have really slowed down there. What are we coming up to? See another speed zone. Looks like it's... Oh, it's actually pretty slow here. Oh, we need to start getting on the brakes. Okay, so right now we are about to get down to a crawl here. So it's going to be 25. I hope it's not 25 the rest of the way. I went ahead and slowed it down a little ahead of time. We had a little bit of problems judging where that marker actually was. It was a little further down than I thought. But anyways, we're going to be good to go here. Let's go ahead, turn that to on. Brakes are released. Alright, so we're going 25. It looks like we're going to slow down to 20. It's got to be the station's... Wait, I think that might be it up there. Oh, that's a full-blown town. Okay, so yeah, the station's up here somewhes. We just have to cruise through here really, really slow. We actually need to brake a little more. Let's go and start turning that on. Ease there. Just want to go ahead and use that really obnoxious horn. Oh, looks like we have somebody else departing here. Let's go ahead. We can put a little throttle into it here. Alright, so 20. Oh, they actually have a little marker. I didn't notice that. Alright, so... Oh, it's going to be 10 up here. This is going to be a crawl to the station. I mean, I guess I understand why we're doing it, but dang. Yeah, it's not very fast. Okay, our 10's coming up. Let's go ahead and start applying, rolling in the brakes here. Okay, should probably be good. Alright, where is our station? Okay, I see the station up there. It's not too far away. It's just, like I said, absolute crawl. Okay, throttle's on. Okay. Oh, let's just ease into the station here. Should be an easy stop, though. I'm just a little behind. Alright, this appears to be the station here. We're actually still managing to speed. Let's cut that down some more. Alright, start applying brakes here. There's going to be our final stop. Alright, slow her down nice and easy here. Let's let off. Just go to initial application. Probably should be way down there, but this is going to work, I think. Or is it going to make me ease up? No, we're good here. Alright, let's let our passengers out. We should be clear to actually go outside, too. Or if it's going to have me cut the train off or what. It's going to get those wipers off. Sir, if I'm going to reach over your lap here, we're going to turn your wipers off, too. Am I loading or unloading here? This is the final stop, right? Yeah, that looks like the end of the track right there. Says load, but yeah, it looks like everybody's getting off. Alright, that was actually a fun little run. Still, I guess a little bigger fan of the modern trains, but these are still pretty cool, though. Like the way they work. I like the way, or at least how you have to kind of work with them a lot more as far as controls. Just a little slower, but it's pretty much expected. Let's go ahead and turn on the brake, which it says it's released. Are we turning on now? Let's go ahead. We need to turn the key off here. So let's go this to the... No, not that one. This to the off position. There we go. Master key is off. There we go. Alright, we are done with our duty. I guess the guy's going to take care of the rest of the stuff. Close that up here. Oh, we can go look at a passenger cart real quick. So here's your passenger cart, so you can open that. That's actually quite nice looking. I don't know, I didn't picture that on the inside of this train. Very cool. But anyways, I think it's going to wrap it up this episode of Train Sim World. That was pretty fun, a little behind there, but took a little bit to learn how to work the brake and throttle since they're both a little, we'll call it just slower than the other trains. But definitely pretty cool DLC. I do want to thank the devs for sending that over. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you guys next time on Train Sim World.